The chief guest of the 6th Convocation, our friend, well-wisher, Sri K. Prasad Reddy Garu, Padma Bhushan awardee, a multifaceted personality, known equally for his research acumen as well as his cultural and literary sensibility, and chairman of Shanta Biotech Limited, the company that gave India its first indigenously developed recombinant hepatitis B vaccine. Respected guests of honor, respected Dr. Koti Kuppala Turya Garu, Padma Shri awardee, and a renowned physician who is recorded in Guinness Book of Records also, who has carried out a yeoman service in the areas of HIV medicine and health care. And respected Sri Singeetam Srinivasarao Garu, a man of many creative talents and one of the most versatile film directors of India, and a director who produced a film without dialogues. Our Chancellor, Dr. K. Ramamurthy Naidu Garu, former UGC member, an experienced academician as well as an efficient administrator. Our Vice Chancellor, Dr. M.Y.S. Prasad Garu, Padma Shri awardee and a distinguished space scientist who was the former director of Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharkota. The members of Board of Management, renowned people from different walks of life, Sri Chaudhary Garu from Singapore University, Sri T.S. Rao Garu, a great biotechnology scientist, and Sri Prasad Reddy Garu, former registrar of Andhra University, and another absentee member, the vice chairman, former vice chairman of UGC, and the registrar, deans, faculty members, students, and their parents. Good afternoon, and a warm welcome to all of you on this 6th Convocation of the University. I feel happy and immensely proud to see all of you in your convocation robes. After having accomplished yourselves and various friends, knowledge, life skills, psychological strength, emotional balance, as well as values. This is what I am speaking. You are all now graduating from this university, setting out to become highly productive and employable professionals of the society. I have full faith and confidence that all of you will illuminate the vision and mission of this noble institution. You will all put your knowledge and skills to the good use and contribute to the development of this region and the nation at large. At Vignan, we have always led you with values and ethics. This is what I am talking about. Technology with human face. So, continues to be our motto in participating in the task of nation building. We have never compromised on our ethical base and always upheld our core values. In developing all of you for your professional sphere, we have followed honest practices right from the admission process through teaching learning and to evaluation system. Our values are woven into every academic and administrative system. So we are happy to see that these values have resonated with our students as well. It is reflected in several ways on the campus. Writer Ayn Rand says, happiness is that state of consciousness which proceeds from the achievement of one's values. The great writer, very great writer of the world, Ayn Rand. With shared values, our students progress in their academics and blossom into personalities on the campus. They have a most harmonious day here which is visibly reflected in the environment of the university. We have had no major discipline. This is true. I am conveying it to Varprasad Reddy Garu and other people also. This is truth. So we have had no major discipline issues, no communal issues, no instances of student unrest. This is a problem that has become the bane of many public and private institutions in the present time. I am proud of you. I feel that the shortcoming in the Indian education is not the lack of skills, not the lack of knowledge, but it is absence of value system in different parts of life. This is the root cause of all evils of our society today, like political corruption, unconscientious doctors, Indians of lacking ethics, and which is even creeping into the judicial system. W.S. Burroughs said, the aim of education is the knowledge, not the facts, but of the values. It is of values, nothing less than that. It is of values, not simply facts, not simply data, not simply circles. It is of the values. That is the education. So that is our belief. That is how we are trained. So this is the root cause of the entire problem in our education. Common people today are concerned only with education. The government institutions, parents as well as their wards, everyone is preoccupied only with the activity of knowledge acquisition, not the development of the human being, real human being, through imparting human values. At Vigyan, we have always been conscious on this aspect. Once again, I wish to remind all of you that you can adapt to the changing times by being adaptable to the new situations. But please remember, principles and values are unchanging and eternal. They can't change. Dharma is Dharma forever. Dear students, today is your graduation day. I once again congratulate you all on the successful completion of your degree. Most of you are setting out with reasonable sense of pride and achievement because you have already secured employment. A few of you, I know, are planning to become entrepreneurs, and of course, several of you are aspiring for higher education. A word of caution to those who are already employed. Please do not think your lives are settled. You got employed, no doubt. Please don't think that your lives are settled. So graduation is no doubt marks an important milestone in your student life. Here you are provided with a conducive platform to learn new things for your life, which will stand you in good stead and help you flourish in your career. But then do not forget one thing: the knowledge that you have acquired so far has a limited self-life. Whatever you learned in the last 4 years, it may be useful for another 4 years, not beyond that. Yes, it has a limitation. It has a its self-life is very limited. So every 10 years, knowledge is getting doubled. If you are competent and contented, you will be made redundant and in no time. So try to always be on the learning curve. Even after taking the active careers, there will be a large number of learning avenues open to you. You can also seek mentors among your seniors and take guidance from them. And learning should be a continuous process. It is not the end of with your degree. It is not the end of even with your doctorate degree also. It is a continuous process. Try to remember that. Don't think, or I request the parents also, their life is not settled. Their life is started. So it is the time to learn. It is the time to reach higher levels. It is the time to serve in a bigger way. That is the life. So learning should be continuous. For those of you who are intending to become entrepreneurs and employees, you will have to face lots of challenges ahead before you can establish yourselves in your line of choice. In this line, it is not merely your educational background, but your passion. It is your passion that will help you to make a mark. If your degree is focused upon one specialization, you should not let that stand in your way or from moving in another direction. The best examples are in front of you on this stage. Mr. Varprasad Reddy was an electronic engineer like you, who after going through considerable struggle, became successful in the field of pharmacy. Nothing to do with your education. It is your passion that matters. Your struggle that matters. So he is the great example sitting before you. I think he is going to give you a valuable message for all of you also. So, yes, it is his passion and social consciousness that has driven him to such heights. He has made an attempt to solve one of the important health problems of the country, as I told you earlier also. His journey is not limited to this problem alone, health issues alone. He became the champion of our culture. He became the champion of our literature. He became the champion of many social issues, social issues. This is how you should grow in a multifaceted way. Nothing wrong in being entrepreneurs and nothing wrong in earning money, but you should not limit yourself for that purpose. That is the reason we have chosen him as the best example for you. Likewise, Sangeetam Srinivasa Rao specialized in physics not from us, physics from the University of Madras, before he decided to follow his passion. Even from our Vignan, there are 4 to 5 of our own students who, like Sangeetam Srinivasa Rao, have become creative artists and successful film directors after getting their degrees from this place. So explore your passion and try to grow in that direction, but whatever you choose, give it to your full and your very best. Whatever the line you choose, try to have the best in that. You have to feel that nobody can do better than this in this world. That is the feeling with which you can do any enterprising activity, any activity after all. So that if you make yourself that way, I think nobody can stop you without reaching the success. But you have to struggle. You have to fight with the people, fight with the situation, fight with all the odds. So that is how you should grow as entrepreneurs. For those who are embarking on higher education abroad, I advise you to be open and appreciative of the new people whom you will meet and work with. Try to assimilate yourselves in the multicultural environment of the new place. Do not limit yourselves with the Telugu people or get stuck with particular community. This is what I am telling you all with lot of pain. People are very highly educated, highly employed, earn lots of money, and going abroad after reaching 15,000, 20,000 kilometers, but even there they are suffering from small problems like community issues and small issues like groups. That is the very sad part. When we are growing, we should enlighten. But when we are growing and having higher qualifications, we will become primitive. We will go to the tribes. Tribes, because of the lack of education and other things, they don't know what is right, what is wrong. They can't be comprehensive. They are limited to their own group, their culture, everything. But once you are educated, when you are enlightened, yes, you should see the better things in a better form, in a wider form. So this is happening in the US everywhere, many other countries also, but US, because of large numbers, there are groups of different small reasons, which is against their knowledge. against their system. So I wish that you go for higher education, no doubt. You have learned good things from others, but be good with everybody in the world. You are definitely an Indian citizen, but you are also a world citizen. No, don't forget that. So today, our leaders like Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, or Indra Nooyi, CEO of Pepsi, are there by virtue of their cosmopolitan and inclusive approach. You should enter into their culture. Not they became great, but not because of their technical knowledge alone, not because of their technology alone. It is because of their inclusive approach. They evolved into that. They understood the culture. They understood the very aspect. So please, so you go for higher education, but yes, not only getting the knowledge, widen your thinking and maintain your human values, irrespective of the people's status, of their economics, of their power, of their any other status. So treat every human as important in his or her own right. So be polite, humble, and graceful with everyone you come across, but try to be tough with the tough people. Nothing wrong in that. And remember, a blade cannot cut a tree. Fine. An axe also cannot cut a hide. So it means every small human being is important. Everybody is to be respected. That is the value. Not depending upon their status, power, or monetary thing, or some other thing. Yes, everybody is important. Right? Start it with your parents, start it with your teachers, start with your friends, start your elders, and yes, should be respected. Maybe your parents are less employed, less serving members, but they should be respected. They all, every human being. So try to be bold and determined in everything you endeavor. But most importantly, be truthful to your heart. Even if there are imponderable situations, even if the entire world is on the other side. If you believe something, if you have faith on something, yeah, if the entire world is on the other side, you stand on your own. That is the way, that is the quality of the leader. Don't go away just like that. Don't carry away like that. Yeah, if you believe something, if you feel that you are on the right side, so let the entire world be on the other side. You stand up for your cause. Stand for yourselves. So that is the real value of it. Not the education you are circulating. It is the real value. In the last, whether you are a professional or an entrepreneur, never compromise on your value system. Always shortcut methods may appear to be attractive, but in the long run, only dharma will prevail. This is the land of dharma. So, but wherever you are, whatever you do, try to become the true leader. In this rather volatile, uncertain world, growth may initially be slow, but that should not discourage you. Find your place to stand, your place of wisdom and peace and strength. Always be committed to communicating your truth. Never get so caught up in what you are doing and where you are going that you lose sight of your core values. Finally, please remember this. When in doubt, take a pause, take a moment. Always try to check with yourselves. Ask your heart. Check yourselves on who you are and what is important in your life. Look at your options, check your intentions, and then take the right road. I am sure all of you will become the true leaders. So once again, on behalf of everybody over here, on behalf of the students and the administration, I thank the chief guest, our friend, Sri Varprasad Reddy Garu, and guest of honors, Sri, a great man, 87-year-old man, but young, energetic, Srinivas Rao Garu, and Dr. Surya Rao Garu, and all other people, and all the students, especially the students who are successfully completed came from Afghanistan. Afghanistan students, they stayed here for 3 to 4 years without any issues. Actually, hats off to them. And that is the system we have developed. Yeah, really, I thank or congratulate all of you, but they have behaved extremely well, keeping themselves into this culture. When you go to America, this we have seen as an example. They are entered into the culture. They made friends over here, and they are absorbed into this culture, and they are appreciated, including me, appreciated by everybody. That is the way you should, when you go to America and other places, you should behave. So wish you all the best in your life. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.